It's a waiting game. We have a delivery. Look who arrived. We are in business. Look at that. That's the reason for the high frequencies and brain attacks. Look who arrived. There we go. Look who arrived just in time. What better time than the rain to go in there and get narcotics discreetly? What better time than in the rain? This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, David Dominic, Trap House, 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. A child left alone. A child left alone, ready to serve this individual. He's back. He is back. A child left alone, ready to serve this individual. And he got the book bag ready for reloading. Open for business. A child left alone. The mother is currently employed by the United States Post Office, utilizing her uniform for trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. And this individual is going to take advantage. Her son is by himself. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics, the master plan. And he continues social acting, looking for something in his vehicle, back and forth, and now he's ready to make his move. Here we go. Here we go. A child. And he's bringing the other book bag as well. Okay, so he has a couple of book bags that he has to reload. As you can see clearly, he has a couple of book bags that have to be reloaded. And he is bringing social acting as if he's going to wash clothes there. Okay, there's the child left alone. No surprise. There we go. Oh, there we go. No witnesses, no witnesses. There we go. Told you. Told you. This is the reason for the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Shock treatment to the brain coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. You guys notice how long he took to go inside the apartment. He was taking a good look around. A good look around, guys. 12:59 p.m. August 11th, 2026, Tuesday. Tuesday. And this individual is working with a child home alone. And he will be serving this customer. This is a customer that's been coming here for quite some time. And obviously a friend of the family. And he's making himself real cozy. And he will be in there most likely for a couple hours till 6:30, I believe. 6:30, 7:30. He might be using the scooter again, or he might just drive off like he did last time. So this individual right here is well, working with the child. That's his information again. The vehicle is already documented several times already. What can I say? This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. Safety concerns, of course, child endangerment at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Trap house, no address identification, granted by Thomas Cicero officials to avoid any suspicious activity or wrongdoing if anything happens to the child, of course, okay? The second floor tenants are also involved. You can see how they're peeking around, and Grandma will be making the mailbox exchange, child endangerment as well, and the Candyman will be parking away from camera views. And this is a trap house, guys. This is it. And you can clearly see the female here being instructed to park here with the pink seats 5139 has been deployed for prearranged physical attacks, but in this case, playing the victim of a female in distress once I'm coerced to go outside and engage with her. Okay? That's pretty much it. The individual has been instructed to park that far of a distance, 5132. And the white utility work van now is parked on this side. I believe that's Catfish. They knew ahead of time he was coming, and they parked the white utility work van here as Catfish. So I placed my cameras toward this direction rather than the activity taking place with the child. That's right. I'm telling you. They instructed this individual to park the utility work van, work truck. This is a big truck for this specific reason of Catfish. Bait, focus, follow, sentence, plan, social actor. All right, moving along. We got what we needed. Obviously, this is very dangerous. This is very dangerous. You saw the 2 book bags this individual brought. Okay, this is not a laundry service. This individual clearly will be reloading a couple bags ready for trafficking and delivery and distribution. 1:03 p.m. Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. Please get involved. It is worth your time and effort. A lot of people might say, well, that's not my child. Well, you should be concerned, guys. Okay? It is worth your time and effort. I know it's not your child, but it could happen to any of us. Okay? 1:03 p.m. August 11th, 2026, Tuesday. Okay? This child, you have to be mindful. This is a child, an innocent soul. Okay? He has no idea. He's specifically trained for narcotic preparations. Okay? And this is illegal. This is illegal. They continue messing around with children because they feel they are well protected, especially Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. This is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Obviously, that's the reason why, one of the reasons why I continue to be harassed by police officers involved in criminal activity of this sort. After grocery shopping at the Salvation Army, the police officer arrived and we got the license plates, and it just so happens to be the female again arriving, trying to provoke some type of confrontation with me. Okay, that's the reason the female police officer has been deployed periodically, trying to catfish me to see if I respond, along with the electronic harassment and the community gang stalking and bright light harassment. 1:05 p.m. August 11th, 2026, Tuesday. Please get involved, guys. This is history in the making. There's no doubt. was taking place here involving child endangerment. Okay? History in the making, guys. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. This is big. Big business. It is worth your time and effort, guys. If you don't have the time, make the time. Make the time. You will not be... You won't get a better opportunity than this, guys. A lot of people say, well, it's just another case of child endangerment, another case of drug activity, big deal. Well, it's more than that. I did file a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor of wrongdoing as far as misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. The police officers are being deployed here on a daily basis, okay? And this is the reason why right here. So June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, I did file a petition with a tax preparer, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, incriminating our current mayor. That's right. Based on May 1st, 2026, based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., okay? We have a police report that indicates it was a prank call, even though half of the precinct was deployed here at my address, 5133. Okay? My family has no idea. They did contact my ex-wife at work, and obviously they were trying to instigate something. Okay? Upon notification that someone wanted to hurt themselves here, my ex-wife fainted. That's right. They were playing good cop, bad cop. Everything is frame by frame, the whole incident that took place right here at my address, 5133, okay? This is prearranged attacks by Tennessee officials for entrapment purposes. And of course, based on February 27, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal was involved for entrapment purposes as well. The individual continues inside that apartment with the child alone, okay? The mother is recently employed by the United States Postal Office. She is utilizing her uniform for trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. And she's also making drop-offs inside the mailbox right at this resident on a daily basis. So it's a big business, guys. It's a big business. Get involved. The first installment with the IRS goes back to January 8th, 2025, last year, regarding 5132. 5132 is the main headquarters of organized crime. Nello Greco is the main proprietor, and the first floor remains vacant. Okay, Nello Greco and his nephew Anthony J. Loader are behind that murder plot electronically. Okay, you can see clearly the steps that are being taken to avoid any association or wrongdoing if anything happens to me electronically or physically, prearranged physical attacks. You will see, just like right here, the female was deployed to park here for a prearranged attack, playing the role of a female victim being harassed by an individual, being coerced to record outside in public view. And obviously she is waiting for me. And she lives at 5139, trap house with a gunshot through the front window. Okay. All right, that's it. Ex-wife is in the area. She's off today. And extra precaution is being taken. And all this information on the vehicle is... I recorded this vehicle up close at least a couple times already. And the first time I recorded it was a party they were having in the winter time. Okay, that's when I got the first video shot of this vehicle up close. And then, well, we have several pictures, videos. This vehicle is well documented, guys. Okay, this is it. History in the making. Please get involved. A child left alone. Okay, 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie. Cicero, Illinois, 6024. A child left alone with the individual carrying a lot of bags for reloading purposes, and most likely he will be driving the scooter, or like he did last time, he simply is going to go inside his vehicle and drive away. I estimate, there we go. We got a confirmation. They are listening to my conversation right from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. We got a confirmation. They are listening from next door. The door is closed. The door is closed. But they also have tampered with the evidence as far as the window. You can see they're still trying to use this window for harassment purposes of bright light harassment, and this window remains the same. Okay? This is their safety net to avoid any association or wrongdoing. Once I respond by covering up the windows, that makes me a prime candidate for State Fraud Mental Health Hospital inpatient entrapment. That's it. They responded. So you can see clearly what took place here. The individual 5132 in charge of 5132 once again has been instructed to park his truck all the way over there. Okay? And the individual Carlos and Letty Protein Shake Business, they've been instructed to park their white utility work truck here. Right here. Okay? Catfish. Away from, let me turn the camera, you guessed it, child endangerment. Okay? I'm doing the recording, guys. I'm taking the bullet. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. Equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. They are attacking the brain as well as my site. Okay? The latest installment by Tech Ingredients videos of electronic harassment clearly shows how the electronic harassment is able to take a victim's sight because of the very narrow nerves of the eyes and connected to the brain. Okay, so the eyesight is the first thing to go. Okay, and I guess that's it. Moving along, this individual most likely will be in there till 6:30 or 5:30 this evening. Okay. Once again, the address is 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 6024. Don't forget, I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds because of the excessive force the police officers being deployed here on a daily basis. And I just uploaded a female police officer harassing me once I came out of the Salvation Army. I want to thank the Salvation Army for giving me food. Obviously, I'm not getting paid for this, but I do it because I care, and I want to make a difference, okay? And this is it. You guys need to get involved, guys. I'm telling you, it is worth your time and effort. History in the making, guys. This is it. Don't forget Nello Greco and his family members. They're behind the murder plot, and that's the reason why the first floor remains vacant. And that's the reason why the dollar store owner was instructed to transfer over the title to a family member, and we uploaded his current address a block away as well. To, making sure there's no loose ends if anything happens to me physically, prearranged physical attack, or electronically, most likely since 2003 year and present. Over a decade of electronic harassment. And, okay, the phone was shut down while talking. Here we go. The phone was shut down while talking. I guess I'm talking too much. I guess I'm talking too much. The phone was shut down while talking. Nothing wrong with the phone. On video, you heard my reaction and response, and I showed you the video right away. I showed you the camera. That just like they're attacking the phone, they're attacking the brain. There we go. Okay. That's it. All right. We were able to get that on video. Nothing wrong with the phone. You can clearly see that. And the time of the attack, 1:15 p.m. Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. There we go. The mentality of an infant child. Okay? You did this to me. I'm going to do this to you. But we were able to capture this on video. Once again, YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, Equal Exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. They're able to shut down the phone's failed uploads as well. Failed uploads as well. And that is it. We got what we needed. This is a clear indication that it's a national security threat. Okay? This is a military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device from any electrical source outlet. Okay? I can go to the mall. I can go wherever there's... In the city, all of us are susceptible to electronic harassment. But when it's redirected toward your brain from any electrical source outlet, I am sharing the electrical output from this outlet. I'm sharing it on a daily basis, okay? I am sharing it. It is connected to my brain. Why is it connected to my brain? Well, to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. If any of you guys had this device connected to you, you would be acting in that way. Believe me. Especially if they're shocking your brain, okay? Just like they're able to shock the phone to turn it off, they're doing the brain the same thing. The consequences of the brain is very, very serious, okay? And obviously they know that. They know that. And they're taking extra measures to avoid any association or blame, okay? That's the reason we have the female here, to see if I interact with her, and she is playing the victim of a female in distress, being harassed by an individual coerced to go outside and record in public view to engage with her. See that? It's all psychological, okay? She doesn't live here. She lives at 5139. But she moved her vehicle over here so the truck can be parked there for catfish purposes, okay? And 5132, the truck right there, okay? So Thomas Central officials, they know that. They know that. So they're trying to avoid any association or blame if anything happens to me physically, a prearranged physical attack, well documented on a social media platform, or electronically, okay? Once again, the first thing to, they're attacking the site, okay? They're attacking the site. All right, we're moving on for now. And once again, there's not going to be no movement, no police officers in the area to avoid any association. All right, moving on for now. Ex-wife is off today. She will be here, and that's the reason why this individual was instructed to engage with the child as far as narcotics. You can see the windows are closed. He slammed the door. He slammed the door. This individual is alone with a minor, with a child, guys, okay? And he's moving in with a whole bunch of bags for reloading purposes of narcotics. This child is in harm's way. Remember, the child's father, the fake arrest that took place February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. involving a U.S. Marshal, that is big. He continues hiding, even though we do have him on video returning back, okay? And other than that, who else is involved? Well, Cook County Sheriff, Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Once again, Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m., knocking on my bedroom door right there. Before they left, sure, they engaged with my family, good cop, bad cop, how's Miguel Rodriguez doing, and so on. No evidence, no paperwork, at 5 a.m., okay? They're having a conversation with my family, and my family is like, what's going on here? Before they left, they instructed my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, make sure you call 911 emergency immediately, okay? Not non-emergency, emergency, okay? 911. And obviously, this is regarding the bright light harassment. All right, this female continues going back and forth, back and forth. She is employed by organized crime, okay? She continues going back and forth, back and forth. She has been instructed to create a catfish, and you can see how many times she has gone back and forth inside her vehicle. Now we have another vehicle that just appeared as well. This is continuous social acting. So we have one vehicle, and we have the other vehicle over there, and that is continuously working with Tunnel City officials on a harassment case against me. You can see clearly plenty of parking space, okay? Plenty of parking space, but the vehicle has been instructed to participate in the catfish. You can clearly see what's going on here. And they're not in a hurry to come out the vehicle as well, okay? And that female over there is not in a hurry to drive off. Now she's off. See that? Because she was instructed to. She got caught. She got caught in the act of entrapment. Okay? She got caught in the act of entrapment. Nothing wrong with the vehicle. She is participating as catfish. You can see there is movement. There is movement. And this individual is not going anywhere. It was just instructed to park there. The silent alarm has been triggered. You can see that for yourself. Just arrived, and it's not raining, okay? It was raining earlier. It's not raining. You can clearly see how Tunnel City officials and our current mayor and Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, and his nephew Anthony J. Loader are periodically strategizing. And right at my doorstep, you can see exactly what's going on here, okay? Right at my doorstep, this is most likely a prearranged physical attack or a female playing the role of a distressed victim being harassed by an individual coerced to go outside and record in public view, okay? The individual will remain inside the vehicle until instructed otherwise. Remember, this right here is their safety net, okay? Anything happens to me physically or electronically, this right here, catfish, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Police officers in the area, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests, and order of protection. And, of course, document a history of mental health issue illness. Once I respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. This is how they're able to sustain their criminal empire as far as manipulating businesses, remaining in control, and silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. You can see clearly the intent behind it, the motive, and the individual continues waiting inside the vehicle. And look at how this vehicle arrived and is parking, no problem, plenty of parking space in the front. Plenty. See that? They just arrived. These are our next door neighbors. But this individual, and we got the community gang stalking as a confirmation as well, okay? So, this individual is not a newbie. He's well documented already because of the unique color of the vehicle. Okay, that's it. We got what we needed. That is the silent alarm. Oh, looks like, is that Carlos? Nope. Okay, we are waiting. Standing by. Getting by, guys. And you can see the distinctive heavy tint windows. Okay, heavy tinted windows are part of entrapment purposes. All right, there we go. Standing by. 1:25 p.m. Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. That's what we got so far. We got them on video, guys. This is it. All right, moving on from now.